Yo, damn, we're good. We're good. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, put one in the chat. I'm about to jump into the material. You guys know how this stuff goes with these lives. It take a few seconds to kind of get everything right. All right, so let's jump right into it. So, how to make weight loss easy. So, you guys know me. I'm not a shortcuts guy. I'm not a get lose weight quick scheme kind of guy. It's not my mo. So you guys know if I'm saying make weight loss easy, there's a part that will challenge you in this, right? I'm not saying make weight. The weight loss part becomes easy when you make these adjustments. Let me say that. All right. So okay, we got all the ones going. Bricks, I just had a burger and fries, 10 out of 10, guilt free. I love that for you, brother. I love that for you. I love that for you. All right, so the first way, right? I want to start with the more practical things, the more super applicable things. I would start off focusing mainly on high volume, low calorie foods. This is one of if you can make a list, if you can do research, if you can just Google high volume, low calorie foods. If 80% of your nutrition is from high volume, low calorie foods, you, for one, which is one of the most important parts, you will never be hungry. You never have to be hungry. You honestly should never be hungry. If you're trying to change your eating habits and lose weight, you should never be hungry. You're putting yourself in harm's way when you allow yourself to get hungry. If you focus on I'm sorry, high volume, low calorie foods, you'll be you'll have trouble getting enough calories in. That's what I often hear when people are eating, and these can be for me. It's I eat a lot of egg whites, uh, obviously veggies. If you can make half of your plate veggies, preferably slightly cooked. Don't overcook your veggies. When you overcook them, you pretty much negate most of the nutritional value. I'd rather you do that though than eat fast food. Let me be very clear about this. All right, so do a Google search. Make a note right now after this live. Do a Google search. Put together a list of high volume, low calorie foods, and make most of your diet choices from that list. All right. So the next thing. Now, this is where I'm going to try my best to articulate this in a way for you to understand it, right? So what I'm saying is to choose aggressive patience. A lot of the angst, a lot of the mental resistance, a lot of the stress that we experience during the weight loss process is because we are we have expectations, right? We have expectations, we have this idea of how things should go, and weight loss is not an incremental predictable process. So if you just say, hey, listen, whenever it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If you aggressively remind yourself, you train your mind, anytime you notice impatience coming up, you look at that as an opportunity for you to make a little mental shift, because patience is the thing that's making weight loss hard for you. Your lack of patience, I should say. Lack of patience is the crevice where stress and angst gets in when it comes to your weight loss process. If you can just settle in, and again, this is going to sound super, you know, cliche. You have to fall in love with the process. That is the way to make it easy. Think about if you loved doing all of the tasks that it takes you to build a $10 million business. How easy will it be for you to build this many $1 million business? It's going to be easy because you love what you so you and again, I get it. It's cliche, and if somebody would have said that to Fabrics, but this is me. I'm telling you, if you can, because we can train our minds. You can reprogram thoughts and beliefs into your head. It just takes awareness. Awareness. You have to catch these thoughts and affirm against them. Like, speak the opposite truth over your life. Catch it. Do not let these thoughts that bring the stress in exist in your head. You don't have to. You really don't have to. You guys have choice. You do. So patience, aggressive patience. Anytime you notice impatience, like, really stop yourself. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath every time you notice an emotion of impatience. And it's normal. It's natural. I get it, guys. I experience it too. You got to breathe through it because that is where the stress, that is where a lot of the issues is coming, are coming in for you. You got to fall in love with the process. You have to. Or at least learn to value it. All right, at least learn to value it. All right, so the next thing you can do is hire a coach. That makes it a lot easier as well. You don't have to think about it. There's no guesswork. Oh, how many sets should I be doing? How many reps? How much should I be eating? You don't have to think about any of that, right? We have a system. I'm currently taking on clients. Go to brickstraining.com. Kimmy, put it in the chat. Put a link in the chat. All right, let me check in on the chat. It's a lot of activity happening over here. All right, banners. brickstraining.com. Sign up for a discovery call. All right, I'm putting this. Yes, there's the link. All right, let me see what's going on in these comments. You guys usually make things interesting. Beautifully said. Follow up. Yes. Hey, can increase. All right, so B-Town 98. He says, I have to keep telling myself that this fitness journey is a lifestyle, not something temporary. Yep. Even if I'm old and I'm in a wheelchair, I'm still gonna find a way to stay active and get to it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Oh, my man Alan made it to the chat. What's up, brother? No, thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate your time and attention. It's not cheap. And I value it. So trust me, I appreciate you guys. What's up, Andre Hinton? What's good, brother? Oh, I'm not paying Instagram anymore. My bad, IG. Guys, if you're watching on IG, come to YouTube. That's where the family is. I appreciate you guys though. All right, so look, the next thing after you go to brickstraining.com, if you are ready to commit. Let me speak. Hold on. Let me get on this pulpit real quick. Do not go to brickstraining.com if you're not ready to commit to the process. If you're not ready to stick with it even when it gets hard. If you're not there yet, I've been not there yet. If you're not there yet, don't go to brickstraining.com. But if you are ready to finally submit to the process, finally be patient, trust the system that we created, then go to brickstraining.com. But I only, and I want to talk to you, but only if you're ready. That's why I want to talk to you, to make sure that you're ready. So go to brickstraining.com, sign up for a call, but only if you are serious. All right, only if you're ready. Hard workers only. Let's get it, because we win. Speak to any of my clients. There's several clients in the chat right now. We don't play. We win. This is what we do. It's a winning organization over here. So, brickstraining.com. What's up, Brad? What's going on? All right, so I came up with this silly analogy. I was sitting by the pool just now. I don't know. It's probably super corny, but I enjoyed it. It made sense in my head. I'm gonna. You want to hear it? Here it goes. So you gotta. I know you guys are wondering like, what the hell is he talking about? Run away from the puppy. You guys. So everyone on Instagram, they can't see it. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. I have stuff like this. You gotta run away from the puppy. Now I have had puppies. I don't know if everybody here are dog owners. If your dog gets off the leash, you try to chase it. What does it do? It run away from you, right? Now let's pretend that. Wait, all right. I'm gonna not use this one. I'll get back to this one another day. But just what I'm basically communicating is, if you stop thinking about the end goal, you stop thinking about the destination, you just let it go, and you just focus on enjoying every healthy meal, you focus on enjoying every single workout, you focus on being kind to yourself when you fall short, you focus on educating yourself on what eating healthy does for your body, for your life, for your blood pressure, for your blood sugar levels, for your mental health. Like, really understand, it's this eating healthy thing is not just about weight loss. It's the benefits are 100-fold beyond just aesthetics. You feel better, you think better, you love better, you everything. All your organs and your members, they work really well when you eat good. I'm telling you, fellas, all my fellas in their 30s and 40s, listen, y'all, eating healthy, exercising, keep your testosterone levels high. All that fast food and alcohol, you're gonna be out the game early. You're gonna be out of the game early. You don't want that. You do not want that, fellas. Take care of yourselves. All right, the next thing that I believe that can make weight loss easy is if you upgrade your squad. If you create a new circle of friends that everyone in that group are at least striving towards living a healthy lifestyle. You guys like to do active things instead of hanging out at the bar or eating fast food. You're going on hikes on the weekends. You're swimming in the ocean. You're going for runs and walks together. If you have a group of people, at least one or two, and you make that your road dog, every you guys are doing everything together. And if you guys are on that, it makes it so much easier. I'm telling you. One of the hardest things I had to do is really separate myself from certain people because they did not support the lifestyle that I was creating. But it makes it so much easier. That part is hard, but it makes achieving your goals that much easier. Trust me. That's a big one. It's a recipe for life. Enjoy the journey. Yes. I appreciate you guys in the chat. Don't forget about us guys in our 50s. I definitely am not forgetting about you guys. 30s, 40s, 50s. My dad is in his 60s, and he's gotten in shape over the years, lost 100 pounds in his 60s. And if it's your wife/husband, know that it's okay to be selfish. That's right, Heath. And it's not being selfish. Especially, listen, I have talks with people all the time about this. If you are trying to better yourself, right? Obviously, losing weight, you're concerned about your health, and your aesthetic. If your partner doesn't support that would be tough for me. I'm not even going to front. That would be tough. But there's ways to, I don't know. My boundaries are a little bit different. So I try not to give people advice on how to handle that sort of thing. Even though I made a video about it. I forgot what I said though. But anyway, upgrade your squad. Hire a coach if you're looking for coaching, which I think if you I hire coaches for everything. I'm an advocate for coaches. Listen, I'm trying to learn Spanish. What am I? I'm gonna hire a coach. I'm on my yoga journey. I hired a private yoga instructor. Get support. Get support. You don't have to make the mistakes. That's the coaches. They make the mistakes for you. You benefit from their mistake, and you don't have to experience the pain. You don't have to experience the frustration. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to guess, what should I be doing? What should I be eating? You don't have to do any of that. Get support, even if it's not me. Get support. BricksTraining.com. We're trying to fill 12 more slots. 12 more slots. BricksTraining.com. Is Kimmy a better coach than Beast Mode was? I don't know, man. Kimmy trained me in person, so she was there to. I remember one time I came into the gym. Kimmy, the warm up was 100 burpees. I looked at her like she was the ops. It was intense, but Kimmy's a great coach. Beast Mode was big, but his program kicked my ass too. It's so with Chris Jones, his stuff is just high volume. It's so much volume. All right, the next one. Another way to make weight loss easy is be intentional about creating activity, non-workout activity, right? When you're outside of that hour or however long you work out, that period of time, that you make sure that you have activity. You are moving your body. You are doing things outside of that. You're not just sitting down. So be intentional about doing activities. Take your kids to the park, and instead of sitting down, watching them, which I have an issue with, by the way. Let me see. I'm not judging y'all, but play with y'all kids. I hate to see that. Anyway, play with the kids. That's a way. It's a way for you to add a little more activity, and not to mention bond with your children. Forgive me if I'm sounding judgy, y'all. Forgive me. All right. The next one is kind of the same as non-workout activity. Walk. Simple. It's walk. It's such a game changer. Just walk. If you live in a city, you have the advantage. Walk. Walkie. Just walk. Listen to some audiobooks. Listen to my podcast. Who's listened to, matter of fact, in the chat, I'm checking the chat. Who's listened to the new episodes of the podcast? I want to hear some. Give me some feedback, guys. Everybody that's in the chat, have you listened to the podcast? Oh, I missed the super chat. I appreciate that. Cigar Talk. Absolutely. Fall in love with the process. Much love, bro. I appreciate the super chat. Much love. My man said, bro, sometimes we just need to sit down and relax after being with our kids all day. Now I feel that. But that's a good way to sneak in some extra activity. Trust me, it matters. The podcast can be found on all platforms. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher. Just search Pain is Privilege. Pain is Privilege. Kimmy, put the link on the screen or the Instagram name. I can do that. Nah, I get it though. I get it. And I'm just kidding, y'all. Like I said, everybody, I don't know your story. I don't know why you don't want to play with your kids. Your ankle could be messed up, and I'm over here judging you. Don't know. You never know. All right, so the next one. All right, so this one may sound intense, right? If you know you are addicted, you have an issue with sugar, you're addicted to sugar, you can't control your sugar cravings, right? And this part is hard, but it makes everything else easy. If you did a hard 14-day, no sugar, nothing, not even added sugar, if you cleansed your palate from the sugar, and as you go through your withdrawals, you're gonna be scratching your neck, it's tough. But once you get on the other side, it kind of, your palate is different. And just eating fruit is going to, like, whatever sweetness that you're craving, fruit is going to do the job. I've done it. And I've been doing good until I met this bakery here in Playa del Carmen. This French bakery, or these churros with the Nutella milkshake. I'm pretty sure I put on some weight since I've been here, but it's all good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm active. I feel great. I'm just enjoying life. This is part of life. Can't always be kale salads, you know? All right. I'm going to take questions. Is there going to be a replay? I missed a ton. Yes. Yeah. I will post this. This will live on the YouTube channel. What to do for energy? Shout out to my man Hector with the super chat. Thanks for always inspiring me. I lost 28 pounds last month. Okay. Also, who is your college football team? Go Noles. Come on, let's go. You already know. That's definitely, I'm a Noles fan. For sure. All right, so no fruit either during the sugar fast. No. Cut all, just for that period of time, and I know it's hard, but if you just cut that stuff, just let your palate, like, reset your palate, everything, the way everything tastes changes. It's almost like magic, but it's hard. I'm not gonna front. It's definitely tough. All right. How to boost your metabolism. I'm in my 30s. You boost your metabolism by building muscle. If you build muscle, that stokes your metabolism. I can eat way more calories now that I built muscle. I have muscle on my frame than I did when I, was overweight. Like, as far as maintaining my weight, I probably eat just as much as Fat Bricks. No bullshit. I'll be putting away some calories. But yeah, build muscle and do, metabolic training. It helps. And then also, get your blood work done. See if there's any deficiencies that may affect things. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. That's a huge one. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you're monitoring your stress, right? Controlling your stress levels. That can help things out a lot. Am I doing things right by eating rice with my food too? Is that misleading? I don't understand the question. It's about how much you eat, guys. Of course, you want to eat the most nutritiously dense food as possible, right? As nutritiously dense as you possibly can get it. But at the end of the day, when it comes to weight loss, it's so much more about what you eat. How much you eat and not what you eat. Shout out to my man Ricky Webster with the super chat. What percentage of body fat do you recommend for a man to have year round that is sustainable? It depends on your frame, right? Between 15 and 20%, I think, is a good year-round physique for me personally. It takes a lot of work to maintain those 10, 11, 9%, 8%. Like, I'll probably get 8%, but it's your whole life is wrapped around that. It's annoying. Do I need weight training to stay lean? No. You don't need it to stay lean. It helps for sure. It definitely helps. All right, I'm 458 pounds. When do I start lifting weights? Also, I do lightweight, high reps, or heavyweight, low reps. All right, here's how I'm going to answer this question. Should you start lifting weights now if you enjoy it? Let me say that. If when you do it, you enjoy it, then I think you should do it now. If you do it and it hurts or you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. Stick to your walking. Focus on your nutrition. Really focus on nutrition. Once you lose some weight, you'll start to feel better. You'll start to feel more mobile. You'll start to feel strong. Then go back to the weights. If you enjoy it then, do it, right? But still, the first, crack back at it, if you don't enjoy it, I still wouldn't pick it up yet. There's going to come a time where I'm going to tell you, yes, you should pick it up, but you should have developed an exercise habit where you've been consistent at least 3 to 4 days a week for like a year and a half. Once you get to that place, right, by just simply doing the type of exercise that comes easy to you, just while you form the habit, right, then you can start to challenge yourself a little bit more. But you have to, the habit has to be ingrained first. Because if you are doing things that you don't enjoy, it's going to make it super duper hard for it to become a habit. You have to do everything you can to encourage the behavior that you're trying to get from yourself. So all the added activity, intensity, you don't need it yet. It doesn't serve you yet. But again, that's my philosophy. That's how I think about it. Everyone has their own, that works for me and my clients. Speaking of my clients, if you're ready to commit to the process, go to brickstraining.com. I would love to work with you, but only if you're ready. And ready doesn't mean perfect. Ready doesn't mean perfect. No one doesn't forget. All of my clients forget to check in for their workouts. They all do it. I'm not asking you to be perfect, but they don't quit. They don't quit. That's what I'm asking from you guys. So if that's you, you're ready to commit, you're ready to be a part of a winning family because we win. Shout out to my clients. Let me see if there's any. I think Sam left. I had a few clients here earlier. I think they left. But anyway, my clients know the vibe. What's up, King Jess? Say the platforms again. What are you talking about? What platforms did I mention? I don't know. You got to remind me. I forgot what I said. All right. How big are you on taking a whole counter? A whole a whole counter full of vitamins? Nah, I don't. The only vitamins you should be taking, if your doctor says you have a deficiency, then I would right? If he says you got a vitamin E deficiency, whatever, right? I would supplement with that. I personally have like a superfood, this thing called, it is called shit. Anyway, and I use, God damn it, why am I drawing a blank right now? Hold on. Black seed oil and so I use black seed oil and I can't think of the goddamn names right now. I'm about to get back to you. Walking is free. Why am I drawing a blank right now? All right, hold on, because it's gonna drive me crazy. Ashwagandha. Sheesh. Black seed oil, ashwagandha, and like this mushroom tea that I drink. That's the only supplements I take. Do your own research. I am not a vitaminationist. I'm not a whatever person that just tells you what vitamins to take. Don't know. I try to get all your nutrition, all your vitamins and all that stuff from food. Eat whole foods. Eat a lot of colors, vegetables, and different vegetables and fruits, and make sure you Eat nutritious foods. Get you some real high protein grains like amaranth or quinoa, like the good stuff. Eat some whole foods. So good. Bean, lentils, veggies, nice lean cuts of meat, fish, good stuff. Listen, eating healthy is fun. You just got to know how to prepare it. You just have to know how to prepare it. That's it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I feel like it's impossible to overeat if you eat processed foods only. Huh? Impossible. You mean if you eat non-processed foods? Did your goal weight change throughout the process? Do you think a body fat percentage goal is better than a weight loss goal? Right now, fixed. Let me put that on the screen. Right now, I have a fixed goal weight, but I'm thinking on 12%. I like a body fat percentage goal over a number goal for sure. Um, but even better than that, I want you to envision how you want to feel, right? Because that may not even be attached to the physique that you think. How do you want to feel? Make that the goal. Like I want to and describe it. Describe how you want to feel first thing in the morning. Describe how, like, really get detailed with what you want to feel. But 12% is a cool goal. Like I said, I prefer body fat percentage goals over weight goals, but really form a vision for what you want to look like, and a vision for how you want to feel. Pursue that. Can somebody send me the link for the podcast? Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay, my bad, y'all. Yeah, go to if you go to Pain is Privilege podcast on Instagram. Let me put it. My bad. I'll put it in the chat right now. Pain is Privilege on Instagram. All right, there we go. Pain is Privilege podcast on Instagram. But if you search that on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Stitcher, on SoundCloud, Pain is Privilege, it'll pop up. I appreciate y'all. All right. Do you guys have any more questions? What motivates you? You guys motivate me. What motivates me is always like integrity is a big part of my identity. So what motivates me is knowing that in order for me to to fulfill my purpose and being able to teach you guys how to live a healthy lifestyle, then I have to live it myself. I have to. I would be out of integrity with myself. So that's what motivates me more than anything. It's this healthy living thing is attached to my identity. It's who I am. So for me to not live a healthy lifestyle, for me to not exercise, for me not to pursue generational wealth, I would be out of alignment with myself. So that's what and that's why I tell you guys all the time, like attach this thing to your identity. Put that shit in your bio. Put it in your bio. You feel me? Like put it in your bio. Attach it to your say, listen, start, hey, my name is John. I live a healthy lifestyle. Like be extra with it. Like make that a part of you for sure. Is it normal for muscle mass to fluctuate 2 to 3 pounds on a weekly basis? Man, I wouldn't trust those skills. I wouldn't trust those skills. Yeah, you gotta attach healthy living to your identity. Like, yo, my name is James Healthy Living Choice. No BS. Put it in your bio. I'm the healthy guy. I'm the weight loss guy. I'm the whatever. Attach it to you. All right, salute. Let me celebrate this man. I started at 375 and he's 263 now. So boom, it's 100 plus pounds. Gone. Salute to you for that, Jordan. My goal was 215, but I'd be cool with 12% body fat anyway. That's a fact. The weight on the number on the scale does not matter. It just doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to know. All right. Would it be okay to eat healthy breakfast, healthy lunch, and a unhealthy dinner if that's all I can afford? You can, if you can afford 2 healthy meals, like eating healthy is not expensive. That's a myth. Can you eat the most extravagant diet on a budget? No, but you can eat healthy foods on a budget. It's not. It doesn't cost that much more. It just doesn't. Stop telling yourself that. And I don't know you. I don't know your situation. Find a way to make some extra money to treat yourself good. Let me say that. Find a way. Find a way. Because if you got time to be watching me on live on YouTube, you got time to go out there and make some extra bread. No disrespect. Respectfully. We got to step it up, man. Respectfully. Next question. All right. I'm experiencing information overload. Fast, don't fast. Just walk. All cardio, some cardio, no cardio. When you start, don't lift. You must lift. Keto, paleo. Where do I start? This is such a good question. Thank you, Gemini Maybe, for this question. This is really, really good. Matter of fact, let me screenshot this. This is really good. This is what you do. Right? Forget about everything you've ever heard. Forget about anything I've ever said to you, anything I've ever said to you in a video, anything anybody ever said to you. Forget about it. Just know you need to move and eat less calories than you burn. If that's all you need to know. If you and my advice to you is to do that those simple things, eat less calories than you burn, and so you can either to create a caloric deficit, you can eat less or you can move more, or you can do a combination of the both. It's simple. It's simple. Do that, eating and enjoying the foods you can, right? And this is why it's important to track your food intake, your calorie intake. Don't think about all of that. Experiment with it all if you want, or do none of it and just count your calories. But in the process of experimenting, you'll discover what works for you. Listen to your body. What do you enjoy? What do you feel like you can do for the next year? Do you feel like you can just walk a few times a week for the next year? Do you feel like you can lift 6 days a week doing 90-minute session for the next year? Prioritize what you enjoy, what you think you can be consistent with. Whatever that is. As long as you are eating less calories than you are burning, the details don't matter. While you are trying to make it a habit. Learn about nutrition. You don't want to have to flip your life upside down. You don't want to do it. It's not sustainable. Don't work. It doesn't work. This is a mental game. This is a mental game. All of this don't matter. This is a $1 billion industry. Everybody's gonna have a philosophy. Everybody's gonna have a product. Everyone, me too, because I know I can help you. But I'm not. I help people here, and this is why you should go to brickstraining.com and sign up for a discovery call, because I'm helping you make the mental shifts. Because when you make the mental shifts, your body just follows. The body will follow. You just have to make the mental shifts. Keto, paleo, whatever, Rio, they all work. All of them. If you do them consistently. Anything works if you do it consistently. Whether that's just eating a caloric deficit, whether that's cutting out carbs, I don't care what, it all works if you do it. Did you know that pita in French means bread? I didn't know that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You learn something new every day. Just found this channel. This is great. This is my second time I've been having to lose more than 100 pounds. I appreciate that, Booba. Welcome to the family, brother. How to lose weight? Stop having sex. Okay. Do you really need a gram of protein per pound of body weight per day? No. You don't need it. But I would suggest trying to get close to that. I am an advocate for high protein diets. Because while you're in a caloric deficit, you want to try to maintain as much muscle mass as possible. Protein helps you do that. You also want to control your satiety. You want to feel satiated as much as possible. Protein helps you do that. You can hold on to muscle mass and you can feel full all day. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for weight loss. That's a win. You want to do that. All right. So that's my thoughts. All right, guys. I'm about to sign off. Oh, right on time. Right. We're leaving at the same time. I appreciate you guys. Once again, I am taking on online coaching clients. Go to brickstraining.com. Let's work together, baby. Let's go. I have a roster of winners, and I have some space for a few more winners. So get with me. All right. Appreciate you guys. Peace.